What is nationalism? There's two reasons this is important to understand. First of all, nationalism is coming back. Governments have been trying to put it down, but it's spreading like wildfire. Secondly, it's really difficult to understand what's happening in your country if you don't fully understand nationalism and its opposing worldview. To fully grasp it, we need to understand the word nation. Modern education has confused the word nation with country, but nation does not mean country. A country is a geographical landmass limited by the sea or by territorial boundaries drawn up by relevant peoples. That's not what a nation is, though. Nation means people. A specific ethnic group of people, actually. This is why Napoleon Bonaparte referred to the Jewish nation long before the State of Israel was ever re-established through the Balfour Declaration. He wasn't talking about the Jewish country because there was no Jewish country at that time. He was referring to the Jewish people. So when we say nation, we should literally be referring to a specific race of people. When we say nationalism or nationalism, we are basically saying racialism or even racism. But nationalism means the consideration or promotion of a specific ethnic group of people, usually the one native to or most dominant in a certain region. When a person says, "I'm a nationalist," what they mean is they recognize that they belong to a specific ethnic group, and they believe protecting that group is important. To better understand why nationalism is becoming a popular worldview, we need to understand nationalism's opposing worldview, which we could summarize as internationalism, sometimes dubbed multiculturalism or flying under banners of equality. Internationalism means exactly what it sounds like it means: interracialism, or the mixing together of different ethnic groups of people, usually by coercion. This internationalism has been the prevailing ideology spelling Western elites for at least the past couple of generations. But critics of this worldview have become extremely popular in recent years, attributing terrorism, crime surges, and housing crises to the state's international policies. Some people even believe that the government's international agenda is a deliberate genocide effort. But nationalism is important because race isn't just skin color. They want us to believe that, and it would be nice if that was the truth, but it's not the truth. Your intelligence, creative capacity, your ethics and character are actually epigenetic traits which largely come from your race. Race isn't just what you look like, it influences how you think and behave. That's why it's so much easier to relate to people from your own ethnic group. Internationalism actually denies basic anthropology in this regard, and forces people to accept human equality through attrition and propaganda. Actually, the reason internationalism needs to use so much propaganda is because we are essentially born nationalists. Our tendency to recognize race and its importance needs to be constantly browbeaten out of us in order for internationalism to thrive. But to a nationalist, politics and social life isn't complicated, it's easy. Basically, someone who believes in nationalism looks at everything through a simple scope. They ask themselves, is this good for my ethnic group? Does this help to promote and protect my people? There's nothing evil about nationalism. It just challenges the prevalent institutional worldview in a fundamental way, so they'll try to make it illegal. Actually, the people with power in the West today, they have no valid argument against nationalism, so they just associate it with violence to justify censorship and legal action. I hope I've been articulate. Thanks for watching.